What's up guys, it's Kid, and today I'm going to be telling you what I learned by analyzing the top 5 Megaminx solvers in the world. Now as you probably know, I'm a really big fan of Megaminx. 3 of 4 of my past videos have been on Megaminx, and I've just absolutely been loving this event. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the first cuber, Ziyu Wu. Now here are some things I learned from Ziyu solving. At just 12 years old, Ziyu Wu is top 5 in the world for Megaminx average, and he turns incredibly fast. He has incredible look ahead, but at the same time turns really fast and rarely locks up. His turning is really smooth and his solves are really efficient. However, his last layer is a completely different story. At just 12 years old, he's already developed his own last layer method, which starts out by orienting the edges, solving the edges, and then doing a couple of commutators to finish the solve. Now, Ziyu doesn't have that many recorded solves or channel, so there's not much else to say about his solves. However, I can see him breaking the world record very soon as he is very young and is already really fast. However, the problem with this last layer method is it requires too much thinking. Standard 2-look last layer, just doing full Megaminx OLL and PLL, would be much faster than this. I think doing commutators is a bit too complicated for doing last layer, and I think he should learn 2-look last layer, or just another method of last layer other than this. However, he's a lot faster than me, so he probably knows better. But overall, Ziyu has a very bright future, and from his solves you can learn the importance of turning very quickly and good look ahead.
Yes!
Now moving on, we have Amos Nordman. He's currently number 1 in Europe for Megaminx with a 32.48 average, and he's 4th in the world. He's 2nd in the world for single solve with a 28.84, and is one of the best Megaminx solvers in the world. Something really important about his turning is it's really calm. For someone like Ziyu, his turning is really aggressive, but Amos is really chill and smooth. Chill turning is really important on Megaminx because just spamming TPS won't work for something like on 2x2 or Scube. You need to really look ahead on Megaminx, and it's the most important aspect of your solve to look ahead well and turn well. Amos achieves this very well by turning slowly, but looking ahead really well. This combination of fluidity and speed is really good for his solves, and is one of the reasons he's one of the best. Not spamming TPS on steps like F2L and S2L is really important because it allows your solves to be pauseless. If you're just mindlessly spamming TPS, pieces aren't as easy to see and your solve will be slower. But for someone like Ziyu or Alexander Vucic, spamming TPS works because they've mastered their look ahead to be really good. However, for Amos, turning slowly and looking ahead is what's good for him.
This one's looking decent. Oh, a 29 from Nicolas Naing. That's going to be NAR single.
So Nicolas Naing is number 1 in North America for Megaminx with a 29.22 single and a 32.47 average. He is 3rd in the world for single and average, and his solves are very similar to Amos Nordman. His turning is really chill and calm, which allows for really good look ahead. Another good part about his solves these days is he knows full OLL and PLL, and 2-look last layer is definitely the future of Megaminx. There's not much to say about his solves besides the flow is really good and his turning is really nice, and also his last layer is really good because of 2-look last layer. And yeah, that's pretty much it about Nicolas Naing. Fun fact, Nicolas Naing's official PR average is just 0.01 faster than Amos Nordman's. Now Da-Hyun is a cuber from Korea and is the only female cuber to set a world record. She used to hold the world record average of 32.03, which is now the ASR average, and her PR single is South Korea NR with a 30.12. Now, there are a couple things that makes her solve special. The first thing is, like Ziyu, she turns really fast. And now, you might have heard of the S2L method, the Da-Hyun method, and obviously, it's her own method. The fact that she made her own S2L method gives her more flexibility for it. However, Westland is more commonly used by top speed cubers, so I think that's the easiest for beginners. However, she invented her own S2L method, which is probably easier for her, since she can invent different techniques for it. Now last but certainly not least, we have Juan Pablo Huanqui. Juan Pablo is arguably the most dominant Megaminxer of all time. He has the world record single of 27.22 and the world record average of 30.39. He also got the first ever official sub 30 with 29.93, so that's really cool. I'm pretty sure Juan Pablo no longer cubes, but when he did, he was super dominant. His solutions are super efficient, and he knows full OLL and PLL. Another really good aspect of his solves, besides his efficiency and last layer, are his finger tricks. In this video of Juan solving in slow motion, you can see his finger tricks at work. For example, this solution with this BR move is really efficient and really time efficient, as it is a really good finger trick. His amazing efficiency and finger tricks, as well as his really efficient last layer, made him the best Megaminx solver in the world. So here's the basic overview of each cuber. First, Ziyu turns really fast and has his own last layer method. Next, Amos and Nicolas turn really smoothly. Then we have Da-Hyun, who's really efficient and has her own S2L method. And then there's Juan Pablo Huanqui, who's really efficient and turns really well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something. Let me know down in the comments if you want more videos like this. Thank you so much to TCY for helping me on this video. And thank you so much to Sam Fang for letting me do a video like this. He's done something like this for Square One, so make sure to go check that video out. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Also, if you made it this far into the video, make sure to comment